This plane mysteriously flew for 5 whole years. After it landed, the passengers were strangely summoned back to see the plane. But then, out of nowhere, it exploded. That explosion seemed to foreshadow the fate of 20 passengers who had been on board. Sure enough, not long after, a female passenger named Lisa was mysteriously murdered at home. Lisa had recently criticized the NSA in the media, accusing them of lying and covering up the truth about the flight. Kayla and her brother realized this wasn't just some random crime. Using Kayla's position as a police officer, they went to the crime scene to investigate. But unexpectedly, the NSA director showed up and kicked them out. That night, as Kayla was driving home, she noticed a car that had crashed by the side of the road. She pulled over to check if the driver was injured, but instead, she discovered Lisa's necklace at the scene. It became clear Lisa was killed by her housemaid. Turns out, during Lisa's 5.5 years of disappearance, the maid grew close to Lisa's husband and started seeing herself as the lady of the house. But when Lisa came back, she took everything away from the maid. In the end, this murder had nothing to do with the mysterious flight, which left Kayla feeling disappointed. The next day, Kayla and Jack went out on assignment. Suddenly, a winged statue appeared in front of them. It spoke, saying things like "save him." Kayla realized it was another one of those strange callings. Just like before, she suspected the undercover cop inside the building might be in danger, so she ordered her team to break in early. But it turned out to be a mistake. The undercover officer was actually fine, and their sudden raid ended up blowing his cover. Afterward, they were reprimanded by their superiors and placed under investigation. Meanwhile, another passenger, Anna, also saw the statue. On the ground, she noticed wet footprints and followed them to a hospital room. Suddenly, a man burst out of the room, yelling things about the flight. Doctors quickly restrained him. Anna felt it must be connected to the mysterious plane. She reached out to a flight attendant from that flight. Turns out, the man had been a stowaway on board. Now, he was suffering from hallucinations and had been labeled mentally ill. If his status as an undocumented passenger got out, he'd be in serious trouble. Anna and the flight attendant decided to help him escape. But by then, the NSA had already discovered his identity. Before they could catch him, the man escaped and went missing. Anna and her group found more wet footprints and followed the trail, eventually running into Kayla at an intersection. The three of them followed the prints together, which led them to a giant statue. Sure enough, the missing man was there. Kayla realized the statue had been calling her to save him. But what secrets was this man still hiding?